What if I told you that tiny fungi hold the key to the most fertile soil you've ever seen? Forget everything you thought you knew about traditional composting. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of mushroom composting, showing you step by step how to cultivate super-rich, microbe-packed soil that will make your plants explode with growth. You won't believe how easy it is. Why mushroom composting? The benefits that will transform your garden. Mushroom composting isn't just another gardening trend, it's a game-changing approach that's revolutionizing how smart gardeners think about soil health. Unlike traditional composting methods that can take months to break down materials, mushroom composting harnesses the incredible power of fungi to accelerate decomposition while creating something truly extraordinary, a living, breathing soil amendment that's teeming with beneficial microorganisms. The magic happens because mushrooms are nature's ultimate recyclers. They don't just break down organic matter, they transform it into a complex network of nutrients that plants can readily absorb. When you introduce mushroom spawn into your compost pile, you're essentially creating a biological factory that works around the clock to convert kitchen scraps, yard waste, and organic materials into liquid gold for your garden. It's like having a little team of workers tirelessly transforming waste into something truly valuable. What makes mushroom compost so special is its incredible microbial diversity. You see, traditional compost might contain millions of beneficial bacteria, but mushroom compost takes this to an entirely new level. It's like having a whole community of microscopic helpers working for the health of your garden. The mycelium networks created by fungi act like underground highways connecting plant roots and facilitating nutrient exchange in ways that science is only beginning to understand. It's fascinating to think about how these hidden networks support the life above ground. So, this means your plants don't just get fed, they actually get connected to an entire underground support system that, helps them resist disease, drought, and pest pressure naturally. Getting started really comes down to choosing the right materials for success. The foundation of exceptional mushroom compost lies in selecting the perfect blend of materials, and honestly, understanding this balance is crucial for your success. Think of your compost pile as a gourmet meal for fungi. You need the right ingredients in the right proportions to create something extraordinary. Your carbon-rich materials, often called browns, should make up about 70% of your mixture. These include shredded cardboard, dried leaves, wood chips, and straw. The key here is variety. Different carbon sources feed different types of fungi, creating a more diverse and robust ecosystem in your compost. So, you'll want to avoid using glossy cardboard or treated wood, since these can contain chemicals that actually inhibit fungal growth. For your nitrogen-rich materials or greens, you should aim for about 30% of your total mixture. Coffee grounds are absolute gold for mushroom composting. Not only do they provide nitrogen, but their slightly acidic pH creates an environment that, honestly, many beneficial fungi really thrive in. Kitchen scraps like vegetable peels, fruit rinds, and eggshells work beautifully, but you'll want to avoid meat, dairy, and oily foods since those can attract pests and create anaerobic conditions. The secret ingredient that many gardeners overlook is moisture content. Your material should feel like a wrung-out sponge, moist but not dripping. This is where many beginners struggle, but here's a pro tip: layer your materials as you build your pile, lightly misting each layer with water. Here's where the real magic begins: introducing mushroom spawn to your carefully prepared compost mixture. Think of spawn as the starter culture for your composting process, kind of like how a sourdough starter works for bread making. The type of spawn you choose will dramatically impact both the speed of decomposition and the final quality of your compost. Oyster mushroom spawn is the perfect choice for beginners because these fungi are incredibly hardy and adaptable to various conditions. They're aggressive decomposers that can break down lignin and cellulose in ways that bacteria simply cannot, turning tough materials like cardboard and woody stems into rich, crumbly compost. Shiitake spawn works exceptionally well for hardwood materials, while winecap mushrooms excel at breaking down wood chips and straw. The inoculation process is surprisingly simple, but, it does require a bit of attention to detail. Mix your spawn thoroughly throughout your compost pile, aiming for about 1 pound of spawn per cubic yard of material. Work quickly but gently. You want to distribute the spawn evenly without compacting your pile. The key is creating multiple inoculation points throughout the pile so the mycelium can spread efficiently and establish a strong network. Temperature plays a crucial role during inoculation. Your pile should be between 55 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal spawn development. If your pile is too hot from initial bacterial activity, just wait a few days for it to cool down before adding spawn. Too cold, and the fungi will remain dormant. This is why timing your inoculation is so important. You want that sweet spot where bacterial activity has begun, but hasn't peaked.